Hi there, it's me, and I have my Furby Elizabeth here, right in front of you. We're going to talk about the newest Furby that Hasbro has come out with in 2026. And there's a couple of reasons why I don't have it. For one thing, it's only available on pre-order. Can't get it on Amazon where I am right now. And I don't think that I would even get it, at least not unless it comes way, way, way down in price. Yeah, sure, it's affordable now. I like it's cheaper than some of the other Furbies that came out in the past by quite a bit, but it's also only maybe a third, a quarter as good, and I'll explain that. The Furby, the Furby Vibes, it's not really that interactive. It only speaks Furbish, mostly, except for the odd English phrase when you change glasses or something, it mentions something about colors. And it says that in English. I heard it say the word blue on a video demo that I watched that I am linking in this video so that you can watch that demo. It was a very good demo of the Furby. And even, although they were quite impressed with it, there were some things that they were a bit disappointed about. Even they were kind of like underwhelmed a little bit in places. So this Furby, it has 3 different pairs of glasses, and depending on which glasses that you put on it, it will react in different ways and present different types of games and different music, if you can call it that. The music, it's Furblet and Furby DJ music, basically. Furblet music. And if you've ever heard Furblet music, well, Gavin Hammond, auto-tuned, and then this really tinny, weird music, blurbs, that are, on the Furblets they're not terribly long, which is a good thing, but they're too long, in my opinion. Oh, the Furblet music, I don't like it for the most part. It kind of sounds like J&K pop trying to be something else. I don't know. And so each pair of glasses gives the Furby Vibes its attitude, personality, vibe, whatever you want to call it. One pair of glasses will make it into punk something or other. Another type will make it a diva. Yeah, music stuff again. And it all sucks. And then there's another one, Zen. I do not like that. Not everyone believes in Zen, and Zen is a part of is actually a part of a religion. So we're not supposed to be putting Christianity-related stuff into things. Why are they putting Zen? Why are they putting other religion-related stuff into things like this? I did not like the fortune teller thing that they had in Furby 2023 onward. And there are people who actually believe in this fortune-telling psychic stuff. And I don't, and I also don't promote it. And I don't think they have that in this particular model. But they do have the Zen thing. And so basically, and then the games, if you can call them that. The games are mostly designed to help you to learn Furbish. Okay, I've got one burning question. Why? Who in the real world, actually uses Furbish as a language? I get a lot better stimulation playing my Bop It games. Yeah, I have no desire to learn Furbish. I think it's annoying. I get really annoyed at these Furby fans, these fangirls and fanboys that actually write out Furbish in their discussions. Come on, people. Oh. See, I'm not part of a fandom. I'm part of a fan base. I like Furby. I am a Furby fan, but I am not part of the Furby fandom. I think that crow agrees with me. Either that or he's telling me to shut up, one of the two. No, I'm just kidding. So that's basically Furby Vibes. It's just a giant furblet. And furblets look cute, but that's all. They look cute and they feel cute. They're fluffy and they had a nice weight to them, which I really liked. If they could have added some heat, they would have felt warm-blooded, which would have been even neater. They're cute little shysters, but they don't do much. And they just speak Furbish. The Furby Party Rockers, they were an interesting group. They spoke mostly Furbish as well, but they all had different voices. They weren't all voiced by Gavin Hammond. The female ones weren't. The Fusby Party Rocker, that was definitely a female voice. I wish I knew who it was. And same with the Love Bee, that was a female voice. That had to be. Then the other four, I think they were all Gavin Hammond, because he's very good at doing all kinds of different voices. And certainly Scoffby, the one with the horns, the party rocker, he was certainly Gavin Hammond. And so this Furby is also Gavin Hammond. And all the music and all the Furbish stuff that he does, it just sounds like Furblet stuff. And I stopped collecting Furblets. In fact, I gave the majority of my Furblets away because they all kind of copied off each other. And you didn't know which ones were going to copy phrases and do some of the very same voice or sound clips and voice clips that the previous generation had. Sure, some of them had new sounds, but then they'd also copy sounds from other Furblets. So it was, a bit of a rip-off as far as I'm concerned. Basically, if you're collecting Furblets, you're collecting Furblets with their different colors is basically what that amounted to. Like the 1998 Furby, you had the same voice, Tony Pope, doing basically the same things in every Furby, and all kind of depending on how you played with it, how it would react. But it was all the same voice and the same program that was in it, with the very same phrases that could be unlocked. So basically, when you were collecting those Furbies, you were just collecting different colors, different designs, different patterns of coloring on each Furby. And then the voice, it was still Tony Pope, but it would be, one Furby might have it pitched a little bit lower than the other, one might have it pitched a little bit higher, but they were all the same voice, same intonation, whatnot. Well, they've gone back to doing that with these Furbies. And with the Furby Connect, too, is all Gavin Hammond. I'm not sure about the Furby Boom like I have here. I don't know whether that was all Gavin Hammond. I think that the girly voices, I think, were girls, but it could have been him in a falsetto. He might have just done a really super good job at sounding like a little kid in the falsetto, if that's what it was. But he certainly was in there as well. And I didn't like the whole change personality thing in either the 2012 or 2014, whatever, on the Furbies. I liked certain personalities, but not others, and I didn't like how they switched. Get a female Furby, have it all female personalities. Get a male Furby, make it all male personalities with all male voices. I don't like the whole let's switch from, just went from baby girl to punk tough male, or or jolly, fat, Cockney speaking type male to this little anime girl that was sassy. I really didn't care for that. And plus it was unpredictable. You never knew what was going to trigger a change in those. So I didn't care for that. But they were still interesting because they were way more interactive. And they could play with each other. You could have one Furby in one attitude conversing with another Furby in a different attitude. And the voices would be quite different. You wouldn't have to look at them to see which one was talking. Same with the Party Rockers. They all had different voices, different personalities, and they were a lot of fun to have interacting, even if they were speaking Furbish. It was some of them would have the odd English phrase that would come out. The Fusby one was really good for that. But these, and the Furbies back then, they didn't have that weird music playing in the background for them to sing. They just simply sang on their own. They didn't need the music to back them up was on the app. You could have a Furby put on a little bit of a show, use the Furby app, start up the music, and then the Furby would sing along with the music. Now that was neat. I really enjoyed that. That was good. And you could have them sing along with each other too. And that was cute. That was really adorable. But this is a step way down from that. Because the music that they have on the Furbies now is absolute junk. And I don't like how they have some of the settings where they have some of the Furbies' voices coming out in more than one voice along with the music, or or whatever. Like, I don't like that. One voice needs to come out at a time. Not it shouldn't be harmonizing with itself, within itself. That's just weird. Yeah. People used to get creeped out by Furby's looking at me in the middle of the night. No, I think it's weirder when a toy that's got one face, one set of paws or legs or arms or whatever, supposed to be one being, is bubbling at you with multi voices. That freaks me out. That's weird. I don't like that. So that's Furby Vibes. If you want to check them out, check out the demo in the link, and then decide from there if you want one or not. I don't think I'm going to get one unless it comes way down in price. Like the price of the going price of a Furblet. Because that's all it is. It's just in a bigger form factor. And it comes with these nifty glasses and game cards. Whoop-de-doo, big deal. That is my Furby video for today. Bye for now.